For those who don't know, yes, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor is really still fighting. Yes, he does live up to his name, Bad Intentions, because of the 3 open cases that he has. One of which he shot his cousin in or around the dick area. You know, it's the groin or in a very personal area. The second, the one that he's in jail for or just been released on bail for now is because, how can I put it? He was at a Martin Luther King Day parade, and if I'm correct, the kids didn't have any candy. So because the kids didn't have the candy, he was pissed off, and something happened where one of the kids was holding his belt, and what happened was the kid dropped the belt, and I guess Jermain Taylor allegedly snapped on the kid. The parent got involved, and then Jermain Taylor pulls out a pistol and points it at one of the parents of the little kid. Allegedly, the pistol ends up going off because what happened was, I believe the girlfriend of the person who he was pointing the pistol at allegedly intervened and kind of smacked the gun out the way, and the gun went off like a that's not funny, but I'm just saying, Heyman didn't like that. But what I'm saying is, we're noticing that something, or if you haven't noticed, something is wrong with Jermain Taylor. So what I'm going to do is, I am actually going to let us, if you don't remember what was going on with Jermain Taylor, I want us to go back down memory lane, because it's important that we go down memory lane, because we want to know, should Jermain Taylor still be boxing with all this craziness going on in his life? So remember, he was the IBF champion of the world. He had defeated Sam Soliman, and Sam Soliman was actually doing pretty good in that fight until he looked like he got injured, in my opinion. So wait, let me find this real quick for you guys. But Jermain Taylor's out on bail, and he's back in training camp. Training for who? I don't know. Can you put him on national television? I don't know. Is his next fight going to be untelevised? I don't know. But I'm hoping that he's stopping. I'm hoping that he's not out there. Okay, well, here we go.
Okay, so I got 24 hours to turn myself in, they say. Well, we get a little shit off my chest. I know y'all disappointed in me. I'm sorry. If I let anybody down, hurt anybody, you know, I make mistakes too. The Martin Luther King parade, little kids didn't even have no candy. Y'all need to get it together. Had my little girl out there, nobody had no candy. I think y'all should do better with the parade. So if you're disappointed in me, I'm disappointed in you too, because that's Martin Luther King. So get that together too. If you're disappointed in me. What else? That's about it. Please do better next year with the Martin Luther King parade, even if I don't be there to watch it. God forbid. But I haven't missed one yet. Thank God. Yeah, but to my fans, I love you. Sorry. You know, if I gotta go to jail, I'm gonna sit my ass in there. But I'm not finna say I have no problem with no drugs to get out of jail. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say I'm a drug addict. I worked too hard for my life to put that in it. So you can kiss my ass. All right. I love you, Arkansas. Champ, baby. Fuck them. That boy had no business fucking with us. That's okay though, you ugly bastard. Scratch that part.
The fact of the matter is, he was on drugs. He was high on pot. We know he was smoking weed because he had the weed in a couple of his little bizarre videos. To me, it looked like something else was involved, or he just completely just messed out of his mind. I don't know if from my understanding, he doesn't have medical clearance in all the states to fight. I don't believe he can fight in Vegas. I don't believe he can fight in New York, you know, but he is still able to fight. And the question is, like, where does he really go from here? I mean, the guy's been doing some bizarre ass shit. Like, if you was watching his videos, especially the one where he, like, the little clips where he's on the drums, and then he's out, you know, in front of his house or somewhere shooting off the rifle. You know, I ain't gonna never let a white boy beat me. You know, so I'm looking at it like this. Should he still be fighting? Or, you know, I don't know. You know, especially with, you know, there's already something psychologically wrong with him, you know, taking more damage to the head, you know. But he's out on bail and he's in training camp again. Who's he going to be fighting? We do not know. I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe.